Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm here to do a message Monday. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all those that, have subscribed to my channel and are viewing my videos. I really appreciate it. And I pray that you are getting whatever you need out of the messages that, are in my videos. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, you probably should move on. Spirit, I ask that you allow me to channel the messages that you have for myself and the collective. Spirit, if there's any negative energy around me, I ask that you remove it. If there's any black magic or spells coming my way or the collective's way, I ask that you block them. We thank you and we love you. Alright, y'all, so this is Message Monday, so we're just going to hop in and, see what Spirit has for us when it comes to, our career and finances, our love life, our home life, our spiritual life, just whatever Spirit wants us to know. So let's go ahead and hop on in. Spirit, allow me to be the channel. What's the message for Monday? So we have courage, forgiveness, abundance, self-esteem. All right, and perseverance at the bottom of the deck. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So when it comes to this courage card, I feel like there's something, that you were fearing. Whether it be, your career and finances, a love life, a home life, but your inner strength, has grown a lot since you've been on this spiritual journey. And I feel as though, your inner strength is what you're using to basically face whatever fear you have. And not only face it, but face it with confidence. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So this definitely could be about, a love situation. And I feel as though, there's some forgiveness that needs to, take place before, you'll be able to move into the energy of love, if that makes sense, with another person. Abundance. I am limitless being. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Yeah. So whoever you are, you're very powerful. You have spiritual gifts, and I feel as though not only are you manifesting, physical things, you're manifesting courage, forgiveness, and self-esteem. Because self-esteem says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So yeah. And by manifesting courage, forgiveness, and self-esteem, you're actually, serving others' highest good by doing this. Because in turn, once you, manifest these traits, courage, forgiveness, and self-esteem, then you'll become more confident within yourself to be able to go and, benefit others in a way that they can change their lives. Spirit, why is courage here? Authenticity. I can be my true self. Yeah. So someone is, having courage, having the inner strength to face their fear. Not only face it, but with confidence. And the confidence, with confidence, you're being authentic. You're being your true self. And so Spirit is basically saying that in order for, you to basically be your true self, you have to have the courage to find the inner strength to face that fear. But you have to do it with confidence. The card reads, change me, divine beloved, into one who has the courage to be my true self. Allow me to honor my sexuality, desires, and needs as sacred expressions of your divine love. Yeah. Because whoever you are, whoever this is for, I feel as though in the past you were scared to, express to the world who you were. It could have been, to family, friends, neighbors, co-workers. Take how it resonates. But I feel as though one of the main reasons that you were scared to, face whatever challenges are in your life is because of your sexual desires, and that's for some. For others, it's just the fact that people could have looked at you, or could be looking at you now, as an adult, like you're a child, or, just make you feel as though you can't control your own life. You can't make mistakes. You can't, do things that people do in their life. And so Spirit is saying, find the inner strength to face this fear with confidence. And when you reach down and dig down, and find that courage, then you'll be able to say that, you're being your true self. You're being authentic. Forgiveness. Competition. Yeah. I am yours only. So yeah, when it comes to, this forgiveness, I feel as though that when it comes to, you harboring resentment that's blocking the flow of love, I feel like the resentment comes from, being a child, from childhood, situations. And I feel as though that, you could have went through a lot of bullying as a child, or just a lot of, overpicking. Like they didn't choose you, like you were the last one to get picked for the kickball team, or, the basketball team or whatnot. But I feel like that, you could have also, had brothers and sisters, siblings, or, a lot of people around you that you lived with that, you had to compete with. And that was, materialistic things, physical things. But Spirit is telling you, when it comes to competition, Spirit is yours. The card reads, change me, divine beloved, into one who can trust that you alone are the source for all. Free me from the illusion of scarcity and competition. Let me trust that all needs are always richly met. I am yours alone. So yes, I feel as though with this forgiveness here that you need to, forgive those that put you in competition, because you could have lost a lot, with people putting you in competition, whether it be, for a job, for a love situation, or just, you being yourself. You have to forgive these people in order for you to, move forward and understand that these people didn't get you to where you were. The courage, your inner strength, and your confidence to face this or these people or this thing or whatever it is made you who you are. And that's because when you felt like that, you were alone, or no one was picking you, or you were just competing for things that you felt like you didn't need to compete for. You just didn't realize that you weren't alone, and Spirit is there to basically fill the void of everything that you feel like that you lacked or didn't have because you felt like you were competing. Trying to get the cards to where y'all can see them all, because I want them all. Let me put my camera down just a tad. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Spirit, why is abundance here? Attachment. I release all attachments. And the card reads, change me, divine beloved, into one who trusts that the perfect relationship always arrives on time. Let me feel worthy and deserving of love. Yeah. I feel like, there's a lot of people that, wanted to be around you, because of your abundance. And this could be, I feel like for some of you, it's inheritances. It's like money, that was left for you, or, was given to you by, someone that could have passed on. And I feel as though that you use that abundance, in a very, very productive way. And I feel like that's where the manifestation comes in. Because I feel as though most of you could have businesses, could be doing very well, in your life when it comes to abundance. And I feel as though people have attached themselves to you because of what you have. Could be your, your finances, your beauty, your home, your spirituality. But the fact of the matter is, you have to release all these attachments, whether you want to or not. And you have to, gain the courage to forgive these people, for just being around you for what you have or what you can do for them, not for you being authentic towards them. Because I feel as though, because people have attached to you because of, your abundance and your wealth, I feel like that you don't trust being in relationships with people, whether it be friendships, relationships, whatever ship. I feel like that you don't trust being in relationships. And the one thing that Spirit is telling you at this moment in time is, to release all the attachments that don't serve your highest good, because you're worthy and you're deserving of love, but it has to be real love. Self-esteem. Why is this here, Spirit? Just one, please, Spirit. Self-esteem. So we have now, in the holy space between. And the card reads, allow me, divine beloved, to rest in that holy space between what is and what will be. Let me fully embrace, relax, and bless the now. Yeah. Yep. And then you see that big butterfly? So yeah, now is the time to change while you're on your spiritual journey. Yeah. and you possess the gifts of the soul and the spirit, that benefit yourself and others. So now, yeah, it's time to fully walk in, on your spiritual journey. It's time to fully walk in your power, because you possess whatever what it takes to benefit yourself and others. And the fact of the matter is, you have to rest between what is and what will be, because what is the present, and what will be is the future. And so present and future, we're kind of in the middle of that, because every day that today is Monday, tomorrow is the future, Wednesday is the future. We're resting in Monday, but at the same time, at 5 o'clock today is the future. So we always have to rest in that moment and just make sure that we're in the now. And I feel like the Spirit is saying that, on your spiritual journey, these are the things that you need to do now in order, to fully reap the benefits, reap what Spirit has for you on this path of your spiritual journey. Because I always say, we are on a spiritual journey, and we as spiritual beings have many purposes, not just one. And so those paths, when we say we're on our path, those paths represent those paths represent our purposes. So, someone might have 10 purposes as to why, they're on this physical earth. And so they will have 10 paths to go down in order to, complete their spiritual journey. And so it's your time now to have the courage to forgive people for putting you in competition, for not accepting you for who you really are, for attaching themselves to you just for what you have or what you can do for them. And yeah, get some self-esteem. You possess everything you need to know, everything you need in this holy space to do it now, is what Spirit is saying. Spirit wise, courage and authenticity here. Yeah, rest and rejuvenate. Yeah, I feel like that. We need to go within, and when you go in hermit mode, you do find your true self. When you're in hermit mode, hermit mode, because you're going through a transformation. And I feel like in the past you didn't have the courage, to stand up for yourself and be who you are. And I feel like Spirit is saying that you need to continue, to separate yourself, go in hermit mode, and go within, to grow your inner strength, because that's the only way that you're going to be confident enough to walk in your authenticity. Forgiveness competition. You could be an earth sign or have earth in your chart. Yeah, trapped in fear. Yep. Yeah. Courage is the key to forgiveness. You know, the courage to be yourself is the key to forgiveness. And I feel as though because, you know, you didn't have the courage to be your true self, and because that you haven't fully forgiven these people for putting you in competition for whatever, you know, you were competing for, yeah, you're trapped in fear. And it goes back to the courage. They have you stuck, and they have you all up in your head, basically wondering, you know, do I be my authentic self, or do I compete with them and who they are? No, you have to forgive yourself first for not walking in your, you know, your authenticity. And then you have to forgive them for putting you in competition. And, you know, once you, you know, go within in hermit mode and, you know, figure out how to, you know, boost your inner strength, then you will come out of being trapped in fear. Because it's just a mental thing. But of course, competition is a mental thing. That's just like a basketball game or a football game or something like that. It's all about the competition. Everybody wants to win. But everybody's intentions, you know, aren't pure. And so, you know, you have to come out of, you know, being trapped in fear. And the only way you can do that is, you know, to have some courage, boost up your inner strength to be able to forgive these people for putting you in this situation. Abundance, attachment. Yeah. Stand your ground. Yes. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. So we have earth out here. We have fire out here. Yeah. People, you know, have you trapped in fear, putting you in competitions. And I feel like it's more in your love life versus anything. And a lot of these people that, you know, you were in relationships with, love relationships, I feel like they used you for your money. They were attached to you because of your money. And at this time, Spirit is saying you need to release all these attachments. You need to stand your ground, and, you know, you need to remove these people from your life that don't serve your highest good. Because at this moment on your spiritual journey, this path that you're on, your purpose is to, you know, heal with what's within you so that you can, you know, help others, many others. Because I'm getting I'm feeling as though, you know, someone could be, you know, a healer, a spiritual healer. And I just heard they can talk somebody off of the ledge of a cliff. No, that's power. But in order for you to do that, you have to have, you know, your self-esteem has to be at an all-time high. You have to be confident enough to know that you possess the gifts of the spirit and the soul to be able to talk this person off the cliff. And it's not just you talking, it's the spirit of God within you that gives you that power to basically tap into this person's spirit with love, with patience, you know, with everything that God has within him. Excuse me. So yeah, you need to stand your ground. You need to release all the attachments. As far as for, you know, people just being around you for what you have, or, you know, what you can do for them. Self-esteem and now. Self-esteem and now, Spirit. Throat chakra. Yeah. Yeah, it's time for you to speak up for yourself. Yeah, and then The throat chakra is a number 5 card. And remember, on the now card, we have that big ass butterfly. So there is a change that needs to be done now. And I mean, the fact of the matter is, once you go within to boost your inner strength, you'll come out of trapped in fear, because you'll be standing your ground, because you'll be speaking something. You'll be speaking your truth. Yeah. And it involves, understanding that you have to be confident and in this, and doing this to free yourself to be able to move forward without being trapped in fear. You have to speak some type of truth. And Spirit is saying you need to do it now. Rest and rejuvenate, trapped in fear. Yeah, authority. Yep. It's time for you to walk in authority. It's time for you to, because once you go within to figure out the next steps to, boost your inner strength, then you've gotten the wisdom and knowledge that you need. Look at this around his head. To walk in authority and to get yourself from being trapped in fear. But Spirit is here. You have Rest and Rejuvenate is a 4 card. Authority is a 4 card. And then the Trapped in Fear is an 8 card. So yes, your spirit guides and ancestors are here to help you to create balance. They're here to protect you while you do this, and they're here to help you create balance from being trapped in fear. Stand your ground, throat chakra. Yeah, because stand your ground is a 7 card. 777 is inner strength. So yeah, because once you do all this, then your inner strength is on. So therefore you can stand your ground, and people aren't going to like it. Trust me, it's going to change a lot of things. It's going to change the way people talk to you, what people say to other people about you. It's going to change a lot, because your self-esteem has changed. And then we have movement, choices, and decisions. Yep. It's when it comes to your abundance and releasing all the attachments. Once you stand your ground and once you speak the truth, it's up to you to decide with this movement, choices, and decisions, who's going to be in your life, why are they going to be in your life, and how long they're going to be in your life. And maybe that's what you need to speak to, these people, places, and things. Exactly who they are in your life, and, why they're there. Because that's the truth. And, yeah, sometimes the truth hurts, but it is what it is. Authority, movement, and choices and decisions. Yep. And once you do all this, or once we do all this, this is where prosperity begins. The real prosperity. And it includes, being, having financial wealth, having a relationship, having a new job, or, a promotion, whatever it is that you want to manifest, that's what will happen. But this is the path that you're on at this time. And so you have to continue to heal you and the things that you need to heal so that you can move forward and get out of being trapped in fear. Stand your ground, speak the truth, walk in your authority, walk in your spiritual power. Make sure that people know, why they're in your life, and, what it is, what it's going to be moving forward between you and them. Once you do all this, then prosperity begins. So I hope this resonated. If it did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon.